Today, the Sunday, happens to be Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday, P-A-L-M. This is the day, Palm Sunday, Jesus gets into Jerusalem on a donkey. As Jesus steps into Jerusalem on this day, Palm Sunday, people have spread palm leaves to enable him walk. He walks into the Jerusalem, and many of the people who found him as the Messiah, as the messenger, they applauded him, they cheered him, they greeted him. Further and further, people turned against him. In the beginning, we find all applause, all cheers, all praises. Later, things reversed. Somebody asked, "Who is he?" Then everybody could not take it up that he is Messiah. Could not digest the fact that he is Messiah. So all of them shouted in one voice that Jesus be crucified. Let him be crucified. And also, in the gospel, it is clearly written that Jesus on the cross led to another event to follow, resurrection. Resurrection. So there are two steps. The Easter message, the son of the Easter message is this, that Jesus is crucified for the sin of man. He relieved him from all the sins. That's what is written in the Holy Bible. Therefore, my friends, Palm Sunday, Easter Sunday, we have to bear in the mind that there will be praises and condemnations. We cannot expect praises always. There will be condemnation also. And the second point that I would like to draw your attention is those that denied Jesus and shouted in one voice that he should be crucified may be a historic event. But today, those of us who do not follow the teachings of Baba are crucifying him. We are crucifying Baba by trespassing his teachings, by non-observance of his teachings. And just as Jesus left the body for the sin of man, gave him relief, as we look at the history, the biography of Baba, we'll come to know all his suffering is only to emancipate, liberate man. Baba wanted everybody to be liberated. Liberated from what? Liberated from the thought that is, he is merely a human. You are not merely human, you are divine. Therefore, Easter, the Palm Sunday, has equal application to Sai devotees also. We are in madness in one sense. What is madness? We don't need to go to the mental hospital or consult a psychiatrist to know what madness is. Most of us are mad enough. We are all mad enough. Then what do you mean by madness? To think whole into many. If you think one as many, If you split one into many, that is madness. In other words, plurality, diversity, multiplicity is madness. Unity, divinity, oneness is sanity. So sanity is unity, insanity is dividedness. Now we can say most of us are insane because we consider it fragments. We don't have the view of totality or the wholesomeness. So what is to be done? To consider everything is whole, everything is one, not two. Baba always says, God is one but not two. Even if I say one, he will immediately say not two. He wants me to say not two also. So in order to have that experience, that awareness, that oneness, what is to be done? Meditation. Meditation is the only process that unifies, that brings together, gives us to our experience that unity, that divinity, that oneness, not by any other means. Then what is happening in meditation? What is happening? Whether we know or not, two things happen in meditation. The first thing is cleansing, cleaning. Cleaning is necessary every day. Why do we take bath? Cleaning the body every day. Why do we brush our teeth? Cleaning the teeth every day. Therefore, our mind has to be cleansed or cleaned or purified. So, cleaning of the mind is one part of meditation. Throwing out everything unnecessary. When once we sweep, all the dust is thrown out. We don't preserve. Do you preserve garbage? No, we throw it out. Similarly, throwing out in the cleaning process is called catharsis. C-A-T-H-A-R-S-I-S. Catharsis is throwing out all the unwanted stuff. That we are not doing. We are preserving all the rotten stuff. And we do not know that we are also rotten. We are rotten because of the preservation of the rotten stuff. By meditation, we can cleanse, remove all that part. Why? To keep it clean, to make it empty. Why? So that the inner self will blossom. There is flower there. It is covered by all dust, garbage. Remove that catharsis. When once everything is removed, the inner flower, the self blossoms. The self opens. So the opening of, the flowering of the inner self is the second part, is the second function associated with meditation. So meditation has two purposes: cleaning of the mind, secondly, opening of the self, blossoming of the self. That is two-dimensional picture. But many people think, we know, our self has blossomed, my self flowered, I know, I am sorry. There are also some say, Baba appeared in my dream and helped me to know myself. Oh, this is all imagination, my friends. This is all hallucination. I may not be acceptable to many. What is the meaning of antaryami? Antaryami, indweller. Antaranga sai. Sai is inside. So when you say, Baba helped me to open the self, means what? He is the self. Self is Baba. Baba is the self. So self is not separate from him. That's the reason why Antaranga sai, Anadhanadha sai, Antaranga sai, Dina Bandhu sai, Karuna Sindhu sai. You are within me. I am not able to see you because it is covered by garbage. It is covered by all unnecessary stuff. So meditation does these two processes. But we are left to our imagination. We are left to our dreams. We are in illusion. Therefore, most of us think that I am spiritually advanced. Oh. A spiritual advanced man will never say that he is advanced, because there is no advancement in spirituality. There is no promotion, there is no depromotion, there are no additional increments, there are no transfers. You are what you are. Therefore, my friends, our concepts, our notions, our ideas are hypothetical. Most of them are imaginary. Why? Most of the people would like to speak on their dreams. Talk to anybody, they want to speak on their dreams. We are fed up with that. But we do not understand what they want to convey. And we don't also find out the change in a person who has undergone or who had many dream experiences. Already you have dream experiences. What happened to you? You remained same. There is no change in you. There is nothing left to you to let me know. Please tell me how your dreams helped you. Tell me how the dreams changed you. How dreams brought transformation in you. Nothing. Therefore, we may have to understand what a dream is. Unfortunately, one lady told me, Swami opened my Brahmarandhra. It seems there is an opening here. Brahmarandhra. Swami opened her Brahmarandhra. Oh. I am not prepared to open my Brahmarandhra, let me like that. It is not brain surgery. I said, thank you very much, Amma. Let Swami open some more of your Brahmarandhras. Imagination. Imagination. How to convey that person. Therefore, my friends, let's not live in dreamland. That's why Baba said, life is a dream, realize it. Realize, understand, know that is a dream but not a fact. It is not truth. It may be daydream or a night dream. This is a daydream. When I go to bed, night dream. Night dream stops when daydream begins. Daydream stops when night dream begins. Both are dreams. Realize that it is a dream. Life is a dream, realize it. Therefore, my friends, what is a dream? What is a dream? Dream is a mind phenomenon. It is related to the mind, prompted by the mind, expression of the mind. So it is totally of the mind, by the mind. What is happening in the mind? Simple example. I want to smoke, but I cannot publicly smoke because you think Anil Kumar is a good man. He is not supposed to smoke. Okay. The desire to smoke is there. So what do? I repress. I suppress. I control my desire. Desire is not removed. Desire is controlled. Desire is repressed. When none of my known people there around, when I am at a different place, when I do not know anybody, the surroundings are so cooperative that repressed becomes expressed. Then I start smoking. Therefore, most of us live by repression, suppression. Where do they get suppressed? In the subconscious state. Suddenly we shout at a person, later we say, I should not have said it. There is anger in you. That anger shows up all of a sudden. So repressed will always be expressed. So dreams are repressed, suppressed desires that express in the form of a dream. I want to become President of America. Impossible for this life. So the desire is suppressed. But in the dream, why not? I can be President of America, I can stay in White House and talk to Trump right now. Why not? Dream. Therefore, what is that? This dream is out of suppression, repression. That desire which is controlled, that desire which is under check, will come out in the form of a dream. There are two states, my friend. One is hidden, one is expressed in the mind. There are two states in the mind. One is unconscious state, other is conscious state. Conscious state, unconscious state. There is anger in me, I suppress it. It will be in the unconscious state. When the time comes, it gets into the conscious state. So, unconscious state contains repressed, suppressed feelings, sentiments, anger, hatred, all that. Controlled, checked. In the conscious state, it will express out sometime or other. So what is a dream now? Dream is the language of an unconscious mind. Dream is the language of an unconscious mind. A mind which is unconscious with suppressed, repressed desires begin to express there. That is the language of the unconscious. Therefore, my friends, what is happening? The unconscious goes on sending messages to the conscious. Simple thing. Yesterday you were very unkind to me. Yesterday you did not smile. You did not greet. You ignored me. That anger is in the subconscious state. Next day, when I see you, subconscious will tell you, come on, she's there, come on, fire now. Now I'll call you, what happened yesterday? So, unconscious will prompt the conscious to express. Therefore, unconscious, the language of the unconscious is what we call the dream. All the unfulfilled desires. We have got so many desires. Life is full of desires. I know one of my friends who always tells me that Swami has taken him in his Benz car. I said, where, when? I never saw him any time. He says, in his dream. He has a nice dream that he travels with him in Benz car. Wonderful. How do you explain that? His desire, which is incomplete, which is unfulfilled, is fulfilled in the dream. So, dream is the fulfillment of incomplete desires, unfulfilled desires, that what will come to know. While in sleep, all that you can do. What you cannot do here, you can do there. Nobody will check. And sometimes we cannot tell what we did in dream also. Because most of the things are unspoken better. Now, keep the dream apart, knowing that dream is a dream, but not a reality, but not a truth or a fact. What is the opposite side? Just the opposite of a dream. What is just the opposite of a dream? Called vision. Vision is just the opposite term, opposite word to be used for a dream. Vision is totally different from a dream. How? Dream is controlled by the mind. Vision is beyond the mind. Vision is beyond the mind, not within the framework of the mind. That's the first difference. What do you mean by beyond the mind? Silenced state of mind, a stable mind, the stillness of the mind, something like water that is still without waves, without any bubbles. The water is still and steady. Like that. When the mind is still and steady, there you'll have the vision. But dreams are not like that. When the mind is disturbed, dancing, jumping like a monkey from this branch to another branch, series of dreams. Series of dreams happen here. So vision is beyond the state of mind, or the stillness of the mind, or the silence of the mind. Then what happens? When the mind is silent, when the mind is undisturbed, what happens? In the scripture it is said, third eye opens. Third eye opens. What is the third eye? Wisdom eye. The wisdom eye, jnana netra. Jnana netra. Wisdom eye opens in the stillness of the mind, in the silence of the mind. What you call vision. Oh, I say, how does that jnana netra wisdom eye helps me? These two eyes are not helping me. That too also get into cataract now and then. Blurred vision, blinded vision, partial vision. How about the third eye? The third eye, jnana netra or wisdom eye, what it does is, it will have clarity. Everything is clear. No confusion. Dream is confusing, confuses others. But vision will not confuse you. It is full of clarity. No doubt, no confusion. Dream things of the past desires. Vision gives you glimpses of the future. Glimpses of the future. You'll say, he's a man of vision. Means what? He has got definite plan for the future. He has got definite plan of action for the future. So, vision is clarity. Vision is futuristic. Vision is because of the opening of third eye or jnananetra, which happens in the stillness of the mind or silence of the mind. When does it happen? When does it happen? When the mind gets silenced. Mind will not get silenced ordinarily. If anyone says, my mind is silent for 3 hours, I can tell him it is not silent for 3 seconds. It is bogus. Call gas company. We are not here to believe that. Mind cannot be still. Mind cannot be in silence by any other process excepting meditation. Sir, I do lot of seva. Good, do it. I read a lot. Continue to do it. I sing bhajans. Very good. Let me enjoy. That will not take you to stillness of the mind. That may prepare you. That may prepare you. That may make your mood positive. That may make you ready, but not be all and end all. When I get all the vegetables on the market, curry and chutney are not ready. They must be prepared, they must be cooked. In a similar way, readiness of the mind, preparedness, bhajan, service, everything. But the futuristic glimpses, clarity is possible by meditation only. That is the advantage of the meditation. Okay. Dream happens when we are in sleep. I cannot dream with my eyes open. I cannot dream in my classroom. I cannot dream while talking to you. Dreams happen while we are in sleep. But vision, day or night, sleep or awake, vision is possible at all times. Futuristic, clarity. So, for vision is beyond time. It can happen any time. Why? What is further difference? My dream is different from your dream. Your dream is to become something. My dream is to become something. Your dream is that which you don't want to become appears in a dream. In my dream I may get that I don't want. So dreams are individual. Please be very clear. Dream relates to the individual mind. Your mind and my mind, your mind. Munde munde matir bhinnaha. The mind is different. So, because of the difference of our mind, there is difference in our desires. But as vision, universal mind. So vision is the product of universal mind, while the dream is prompted by individual mind. What is the difference by universal mind? Universal meaning universal consciousness, the divinity, that which is everywhere, So that is related to that, another difference. And then, my friends, sometimes when our parents are angry with us, mother says from kitchen, come on, ready, come for lunch. Son may not care, reading something, watching TV. Then mother is angry, will come there, are you useless fellow? Are you dreaming? Don't you hear what I say? Are you dreaming? Dreaming means what? It only means a dream. What is a dream? A dream which is that which takes you away from your being. Dream takes you away from your being. Simple example. I am the being, but dream is becoming. Dream is something. Being is reality. So, the reality, the self, dream takes you away from the self. Whereas vision takes you closer and closer to the self. Vision draws you nearer and nearer to the self, while dream pushes you farther and farther from the self. After the dream, supposing in a dream a fellow dreams that he is beaten, whipped, put in jail, what happens? Even if it is dancing, I may dance in a dream, why not? But after the dream, what happens? You are tired. After a dream, one gets tired, exhausted, energy lost. But in vision, you are fully energetic. You are charged. You are charged with energy in a vision. All my attempt is only to let you know the difference between the dream and a vision. And then we may also know, if a fellow goes on dreaming every day, what shall I do? Take him to psychiatrist. You cannot dream every day. If you dream every day, it is sickness. So, a sick mind only dreams. Whereas a healthy mind, a sound mind, will have experience of the vision. A healthy mind is gifted with vision. A sick mind gets sickened further because of dreams. That is the summum bonum of a vision and a dream. Now, a sportsman will have sportsman spirit. Play well. Sportsman spirit. A warrior will have swordsman spirit. S-W-O-R-D. Sword. Swordsman spirit. If he keeps the sword there inside and goes around the coffee hotels, that's not swordsman spirit. Swordsman spirit meaning he is ready to kill anybody with his sword. Therefore, we should have that swordman spirit, not sportsman spirit. All right, whom should I kill now? I got the swordman spirit now. You have to kill your ego. Kill your own ego. That is true swordman spirit. That is true swordmanship. Sportsmanship, swordmanship. Killing one's own ego. Killing one's own ignorance. Killing one's own darkness. That is what called swordsmanship. Now what happens? When all that is killed, when the stillness has developed, when vision has been the daily experience of the glimpses of the future, What are you? Are you a dreamer? Chee, you are not. Are you a talker? No. Are you in waking state? No. Who are you now? Meditator. You are called meditator now. Who is a meditator? With the stillness of the mind, with silence of the mind, with an experience of the vision, which shows us the glimpses into the future. A state out of the mind. That is the quality of a meditator. But what do you think of meditators today? Many people say, I meditate every day. Good. But I don't find any sign of meditation on your face, because face is like a frying pan. Mind is disturbed. Face is wrinkled. Horrible teeth are often exposed. And you show your anger every time. Why should you meditate? Better you sleep. Better you sleep. When anger and hatred, jealousy, when they all show up, why meditation? Suppose I say, I take multivitamin tablets, I take protein diet, but I fall sick every day. When you fall sick every day, why that costly food? Better stop that. Leave the planet. Save everybody around you. Therefore, my friends, meditation, what we call, is useless if it does not help to develop that vision. If it does not help to develop that composure, that equanimity, that peace, that love. These are all the signs of a meditator. If he goes on shouting, with all weaknesses he cannot meditate. He is a traitor, but not a meditator. So, my friends, let us understand this. Another aspect is this. Sir, I know a man who is very well read. His house is full of books. No place to move. No place to walk. As you step, books fall on you. As you eat, you may have to eat some pages from the book. Because all around full of books, books. Is a meditator? No, certainly not. A well-read man is not a meditator. A scholar is not a meditator. A man of letters is not a meditator. So who is he? He is a scholar. He is a knowledgeable man. He is a well-read man. He is a respected man. Give him any title you like, but not meditator. Because meditation has nothing to do with the reading. Yes. Mountains meditate. They are not disturbed by the wind. They are not disturbed by the rain. Rain or shine. Mountains are like that. Sign of meditation. Trees meditate. Come what may, they are like that. Whole creation meditates, excepting man. Man cannot meditate. Dogs meditate, donkeys meditate, monkeys meditate. Plant world, animal world, mineral world, galaxy, solar system, lunar system, oceans, valleys, mountains, the whole creation meditates. How do you say that? It is not disturbed by bumps, lashes and slashes. It is not disturbed by ups and downs. Unshaken. That's why Baba says, what does he say? Nature is the best teacher. We have learned to quote him, that's all. We have not understood its true implication. How can the nature be my teacher? When we fellows we are going to be unemployed tomorrow. If the nature goes on teaching, what about we? I lose my job. No. You are a teacher for employment. You are a teacher for employment. But you are not a teacher for enlightenment. Your teaching is a profession, but it's not a mission. Your teaching is a vocation, and it is not a demonstration. But look at the nature. Trees demonstrate, mountains demonstrate, hills demonstrate by that unshakable nature. Come what may, but slightest rain will disturb us. Little cold weather will disturb us. When it's hot, Abba, we're completely disturbed. When are you disturbed? The question is, when are you not disturbed? I'm disturbed by anything. I'm disturbed by anything, by everything. But nature is not disturbed. If the nature also gets disturbed like any one of us, human population problem would have been solved long back. There wouldn't have been population problem at all. All of them would have been extinct, gone with the wind. We are still surviving. Why? Nature. That's why nature is the best teacher. That's what implication is. Now, why are we not like that? Can't I be like a mountain? Can't I be like a tree? Can't I be like an animal at least? Why? Problem with me is intellect gets into my intellect. What is intellect? Sometimes in invitations, whenever I go to certain cities, they write to me, let me, Anil Kumar, would you like to address intellectuals? I don't know, where are they? Are they in heaven or hell or special world? Who are intellectuals? Sir, I don't want to get into problem with them. All right, please have it, if they are really intellectuals. Intellect is coming on our way because it goes on estimating. It goes on assessing. It goes on judging. It goes on evaluating. It goes on pumping up your ego. Therefore, it is the intellect that is coming in our way. So what should I have? Intelligence. You can have intelligence but not intellect. Huh? Yes. Go to school, go to college, go to university, do research. Intellectual you become. You become intellectual with information, with knowledge, with research, knowledgeability, ability to know, to communicate is intellectuality. But intelligence is different. Intelligence is not acquired. You are born intelligent. Child knows when to cry. Child knows when not to cry. Suppose a few guests are here. We are talking to guests. There is a little child at home. The child feels neglected. Mummy, daddy are not looking at me. They are talking to those. Child starts crying. Why? To draw your attention. Intelligence. The child knows how to draw your attention. For nothing, child cries. See the ant. The ant will pick up sugar only, but not sand. Keep the white sand and sugar. Ant will pick up sugar only, but not the sand. Why? Intelligence. Ant has no PhD. Doctor, PhD, do you know PhD? No MSc. There are no universities for ants, ant university. No. Because it is born intelligent. Dog will be able to find out who is my man, who is not. It will know when to bark, when not to bark. But man knows only to bark continuously. Some people go on shouting, we don't know why. Therefore, my friends, this kind of intelligence we are born with is more important than intellect that we acquire. Intellect is acquired. Intelligence we are born with. Okay. I can improve upon my intellect. I did my graduation. I did my post-graduation. I gone to research. And I published research publications. Good. Up, 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 up. Intellectuality grows more and more with knowledge, with facts, figures. The more knowledgeable you are, greater intellectual you are. How about the intelligence? The intelligence blossoms by meditation. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Awakening. Awakening, alertness, intelligence. That's the reason why people say, repeat Gayatri, repeat Gayatri. Om Bhurbhosva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Come on, let intelligence blossom. For intellect, you can go to the library. Number of libraries are there. For intellect, go to the library. For intelligence, meditate. So, intelligence blossoms by the process of meditation. Well, how do I know it is blossoming? How do I know? By silence. The blossoming of intelligence, the flowering of intelligence, the fruition of intelligence is recognized in silence. In silence, in deep stillness. There is a conversation in one of the Upanishads, I think it is Shveta Upanishad, where is a dialogue between Shvetaketu and Uddalaka, the teacher and the student. The student is his son. And he asks, tell me what divinity is. He remains silent. After some time, tell me what is divinity. Still silent. After some time, don't you hear me? I am asking you to teach me, to let me know what divinity is. Then Uddalaka tells him, I am telling and you are not hearing. I am telling already, you are not hearing. What is you told me? Silence. Divinity is silence. Why? When you speak, that is limited. Words limit. Words cannot convey in depth. Words cannot, will not dive deep. Words are only superficial. Many people say, glad to see you. Pakka gasu. Superficial. Thank you. Yes. They say in all air flights. They don't mean their job. Their job. The air attendants will say, thank you for flying with us. And really, you can thank me more if I travel ticketless. So, words are artificial. Words are synthetic. Many times meaningless. Quite often insincere. not faithful, not true. Therefore, the depth is conveyed in silence. That's the reason why, that's what Baba says, it is only in silence the voice of God is heard. It is only in the depth of silence the voice of God is heard. But we have no time to be silent. We are in noise. We want noise. We add to the noise, contribute to the noise. Life is noisy. Life is noisy. Life is fussy, fishy. Therefore, we don't experience that silence, that stillness. Therefore, my friends, we should understand intellect functions at the level of the mind, intelligence beyond the state of the mind. That's what is important. When one's mind stops functioning, intellect calms down, intelligence. Why? Grandmother without a degree is more intelligent than grandson with a PhD, doctorate. Are your degree intellectual but no intelligence? So intelligence is only because of the meditation, and it is when once you come out of the mind, it blossoms what it is. Now, what else is the difference? All the knowledge I get. Well, simple example. I know my friend, let me not name him, quite elderly man. He believes in going everywhere. He likes to listen everybody. He believes everybody. He understands everybody. Goes everywhere. I don't know. Meaning, hot coffee, ice cream, mix and drink. What do you get? It is not gathering. It is not gathering of information. Because he tells, I have gone there, I have gone there. You go everywhere. Why do you go? You don't need to go. When thing is here with me, in me, all the time, why do you go? All people tell the same thing. Therefore, my friends, what happens is, the intelligence will take us nearer and nearer, closer to our being. Intellect will take us away from our being. You cannot argue with an intellectual man. He won't leave you until he says he is correct. Right, today is hot. Intellectual will say, yesterday it was hotter. No, today is hot. No, yesterday is hot. Until you say yes, intellectual will not leave you. Intelligent man will not get into arguments. Intelligent man knows what it is, being. So, to be near the being is intelligence. To be away from the being is intellect. So what? If I am near the being, by being intelligent, what will happen? All your actions will be kind. All your actions will be beautiful. All your actions will be truthful. Our actions will be full of truth, full of peace, full of beauty, full of kindness, when they come out of intelligence. Yes? Jesus is not an intellectual. Carpenter, son of a carpenter. Shirdi Baba, a child found in a jungle when he was alone. Satya Sai Baba, born in a poorest of the family, in a tiny village like this. They are not intellectuals. Paramahamsa is not intellectual. He owns a pencil, you know that? Ramakrishna Paramahamsa will never say pencil, penicilli, penicilli. He always says penicilli. But Vivekananda, everybody tells you, Swami, it is not penicilli, it is pencil. I say penicilli only. Why Swami calls the kerchief, he calls it towel. How can kerchief be towel? You cannot tell him, Hari Om. The point here what I want to tell you is, an intellectual need not be intelligent. An intelligent need not necessarily be intellectual. An intelligent man need not be intellectual. An intellectual man is not necessary to be intelligent. So whom do you prefer of the two? Intelligence or intellect? Intelligence is preferable. Intelligence is preferable and not the intellect. What it happens is. Now, as we are coming close to the session, what is the lesson that we have to know now? There are some people, I had been to the trip to Orissa recently. There are many people that they go on saying, we left Puttaparthi. We used to stay in Puttaparthi. I said, sir, I have no time to talk to you. Nor you have mind to listen to me. Let's meet later, I'll tell you what you have done. A time when you decide not to leave your master and to live with him, you are a true devotee. You are a true devotee. When you decide not to leave him, come what may, I don't leave him. Then why? To live with him is important, not to die for him. One student was speaking in front of Swami. Swami, I am ready to die for you. He said, I am here not to make you die. I am here to make you live. I am here to allow you live, to teach you live well, not to die. So let us live well and leave not our master. That is true quality of a devotee. When you do not leave a master, what type of master? Not a master just in a physical form. Baba, okay, physical form. Is he merely a physical form? No. Such a Sai Baba is a spiritual master. He is not a physical master. We are all physical masters. With physics and teach. We are not spiritual. Whereas spiritual master can teach you even without the body. Please understand that. Physical master teaches you with the body. Spiritual master can teach, most often teach without the body. Jesus continues to teach. Buddha continues to teach. Mahavira continues to teach. Prophet Muhammad continues to teach. Krishna continues to teach. They are all spiritual masters. So when you live with the spiritual master, when you do not leave him, then I can call myself a true devotee, but not otherwise. With these few words, I pray to Bhagavan to bless all of us with that spirit of a vision, with that spirit of being a true disciple, of being with him, the spiritual master forever and ever, in deep silence with the stillness of the mind, allowing our intelligence to blossom and never live in subconscious state. Never allow the subconscious state to express by way of dreams. And may Bhagavan help us to experience in deep silence his divinity, which is unity. Thank you very much. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Om Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Bhavantu. जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की Thank you. We'll meet again next week.